John Wanoa here. It's Thursday today, the 4th of June 2015. I'm just spending my last few moments in 426 bar 2 Tapora Street in Auckland Central on the waterfront. And after 6 years and 3 months, we're going. I think we're going to better things and a better place. So it's a big change for me, getting used to this place. I'm doing the titles along the waterfront here, investigating them with 1 bar 61 Cook Street. So all those people here along this stretch here, that Ngāti Whātua sold, the iwi, it wasn't their land in the first place. So they have a real problem with the Queen's titles against the King William titles here and the original Manukau and Rogan native titles straight to Britain. That's why I'm going there. I'm going there to investigate the trust, the Queen Victoria Trust, and to see where all the money's gone. I'm going there as the head trustee because the so-called Hapu Maoris are still beneficiaries of that state and still infants. They haven't grown up yet. So I'm going there to make them grow up quick in Westminster Parliament from Devonport. So that is why I'm packing up on top of having to pack up because they sold this place for a hotel and it's leaking. So it had a problem of leaking since brand new. And I tried to tell them that the shower was leaking. I can see the water running down. They said, no, nothing wrong with it. And I said, okay, that's fine. And also the smart meters, they've been making a hell of a racket. And there's something to it, why they did that, and the gas will just turn off anytime it wants to in the middle of the night. So we had a lot of problems with smart meters, and they're monitoring everything, which is invasion of your privacy that I've found here. They know every single thing you're doing, and so we're going to investigate them with King William, and I'm going there specifically to, as the surrogate King William, his commercial contract partner in trade with the banknotes, that we still have the banknotes and coins. So we have that right. You can see now that the Rothschilds are going to blazes because the other currencies will kill it off, and it will come in and finish it off. We'll come in there into England and finish them off because they don't have the rights to the pound note. We do in our contract. Okay, so I'm just saying that the flag we have, the Confederation flag, is the Commercial Trading Bank of England, Acts of Parliament, 1834, and the Acts of the Bank of England and Acts of printing money and minting coins. And on top of that, it is a protectorate right through the world of free passage and with our trade, with the military protection, with the black seal around the Red Cross. So King George IV is the brother of King William IV, is the brother of Ernest Augustus, or in short, Ernst August. Okay, they are 3 brothers, blood brothers, with the same father, King George III. Okay, so that's where I'm coming in as the King William IV inheritance of his commerce and all of his King's royal revenue, his estate lands and his authority of his British Crown and Admiralty, Lord High Admiral title. Okay, his memorial is fixed to us in the 1835 Declaration of Independence flag. That's it. That's a contract stuck fast. No one can change it. Only us. And I'm going there for our chief after all these years I've been with them since 2000, right till now. So that's why I know a lot, because all the chiefs have died now and left everything with me. Okay, that's why I know a lot about native lands and whose land it is, especially 1 bar 61 Cook Street. We'll end up with it, and those people who are stopping me will be locked. Okay, they'll be locked. There's a lot of them going to be locked. Soon, the cookie crumbles and the House of Cards is there. All these land blocks will fall underneath the fraud titles of the Ponzi fiat money fraud scheme of multiplying a person's birth certificate worth over 100 million each person. They don't know that they're missing out on their name's worth. So I've estimated the name's worth, then charged the whole lot against the 970 million trillion pound note in gold bullion. Okay, and the 1.715 million tonnes of gold that Karen Hudes says belongs to our trust. No matter what, the Queen is the head trustee. I'm going to England to sack her because she's a conflict of interest. She's destroying Westminster. She's destroying America. She's destroying everything in the world with all these harp, earthquakes, and the earth cracking. You can put it right on her and her Rothschild family, okay, of Queen Victoria's kids in the Rothschilds, who's doing all this dirty work. We're going there to take the Admiralty title off them and off Obama, off the Queen, and that's the end of them. They won't be able to use that authority anymore because we're going to get the public to strip them. Okay, so this is my last day, and I'm quite sad, but I'm quite glad that I'm moving on, and I've only got good things happening in Britain to Matt Taylor and them, and Sue Young, and to Darryl Payne in America, and others, John Patterson and Gordon Bowden and George Lees, those guys who are exposing the fraudulent companies, fictitious companies. I'm going there, you guys, to set up the Admiralty Court of King William IV, and then I'm going to nominate or petition Ernest Augustus, or Ernest August 61, that's his age. He's the King of Hanover and the King of Britain, UK. Okay, that's on the line. So because the Queen has gone and sold the sovereignty of people against their wishes into the EU Parliament, she is a conflict of everything in Westminster. She opened a Parliament, that's theirs. That's theirs and Cameron's fraud. I'm holding them to that when I get there. Where do they get their authority from? Okay, where do they get their Admiralty authority to shoot people and to court-martial law? Okay, that belongs to us in contract. It's not your contract, Queen. You show me a contract. Any of you, David Cameron, you show me a contract where you are in with a king against everything I've got on Facebook. Okay, I'm just telling all the people over here, show me your title, John Key. Show me your title. Where is it? Who gave you it? How did you get here? How long are you going to stay before you go? Or you're going to get booted because your time's up. Okay, you're only occupying the land 3 years at a time. We're going to cut the 3 years off from Britain because that's the title over your Lynn's titles. That's what I've been trying to tell you. I put it out there. They know the military can come here when I go there and tell them to come with me. That's how it is in business because you are threatening our business. You are threatening our business to our people. When I say people, all the people who support Moai King William IV Trust. Okay? You can see it all online. There's 69 websites on Facebook. And you can join any one of them. Just go in there and the door will open and claim the 970 million trillion pound. No, the green one, okay? The green one. And the blue one. That's the trillion one against the police over here. And those landowners. Any landowner, they're going to suck a kumara and wear the blue pound note. Part of the green pound note. Levy debtor of the King of England. Okay? You haven't got a King of England, any of you. Eh? You haven't got a king because you made him silent. He ain't silent no more. He ain't silent no more. Okay? Because I'm speaking for him. And then his namesake, his descendant, his blood royal descendant, Ernest Augustus, will take over from me when I pass it over from King William IV's Admiralty title to all the commerce and that pound note and everything the Queen has stolen from the people in the world, supposed to be for the people. She's not for the people. She's only for herself. Okay? So she must show us where did she spend the money. If she spent it on the war and nothing to do with our business here in New Zealand and Pacific Islands, under my hapu's names, not their names, not the Maori's names, under the native indigenous surnames, Manukau, Parapara, Kawharu, Wanoa, and others, who shall claim everything I'm saying. And that goes for all the indigenous people in the world. They have a claim to their land, their native land, and then all the people on it have an interest in that land. We're going to give them a badge from the King's Court, and they're going to go straight up to the properties with a King's Bench warrant and seize any of the Queen's royal families and her agents, her crown agents, who help to corrupt the system before she runs away in September. She won't get there by the time we get Ernst August in and petition to the King of England. He has the inheritance right of all the commerce on his share with us. Okay, that's how it works. You didn't do it. You didn't put all that bank together. You didn't put all the acts together. You didn't sail around the world with a flag. No, you didn't, Queen. Neither did you, Rothschild. Neither did you, Pope. You never had a ship of your own with Admiralty written on it, with the anchor and crown. Okay, you're not a crown. You're a humbug crown. And the Queen got no coronation, because that's fake as well. Everything she does is fake. I'm going there to show her up. And any of her royal family, if you can't refute anything I'm saying, the people will rush the whole place out. Because I'm going there to tell God's truth. That's Moai standing in London. You pinched them. Queen Victoria pinched my Moai statue. That's not yours. So that's a thief. Don't tell me you didn't get it somewhere else, but you got it on Admiralty. Okay? You got it on Admiralty. And it's the same with these titles here in Auckland. You got it on Admiralty. That's what mortgages are. Okay? If you don't know anything about it, you better go to the school where Moai goes. Okay? It's all over here in the boxes down here that I'm taking and locking up. Okay? Because it's up here now. Right? So to you people, all you people who have been supporting me while I've been here and waiting and waiting and waiting, I'm still here. I'm not going away. Anywhere, I'll always still be there. I'm not like a politician. 1 minute he's there, next minute he's gone. Just like those stupid, useless Maori party. Dover Samuels and all the rest of the useless mongrels. They just made a mess, like a seagull, shit their stuff, then took off. Well, I'm still here, Dover Samuels. I'll still be here for Moai every time until someone else picks it up. Okay? There's a lot of people can take over from me. Right? So that's how you learn. You learn what's there and you grab it because it belongs to the people who are honest, not to the jack-alls of the Queen. Okay? So I better get going because my vehicle's parked out there with a trailer and it gets inside. The trucks can't get in. See? They have to carry them all the way on the road. I'm smart. I got a trolley and I went all night, and load them up and take a long time. Load them up, squash them in and fit it. And for shifting office stuff and furniture, you're better with plastic bags, rubbish bags, because they fit into all the gaps. Okay? That's how I do it. They fit into all the gaps, and you test the toy to see how flat it is. And if it looks half flat, it's okay. That's the limit. Don't go any more, because you might bust the toy. All right? He's really, really sitting flat half down. And that's enough. Okay? That's how I tell. Whoa, no more. That's my weighbridge. Okay? So, thank you very much to my crew, Desmond and Jamie and Matt over here, and Dean, and who else have I missed? There are others that have been with us before, but to them, they also had a hand in helping me while I've been here. They've been here, and they've come and talked, and took away things that they can learn from, but we are still here. We ain't going away from our original plans to put the energy tidal turbines together, the pound note, the building projects and economy, and also joining people around the world in 250 countries with that pound note. Okay, so we're going to get there. It's just, if you only could do something on a shoestring, you'll be doing pretty well. Right? If you can do it with £1, you can do it with millions of pounds. Okay, give me £1 million. Well, give me £1 and I'll make $1 million out of it. Give me £1, I'll make $1 million out of it. Okay, that's how I'm saying. So, from me, I better go because I'm just going to switch it all off. And I might be out for 2 or 3 or 5 days till I get a place. I'm looking at one tomorrow on the 32nd floor and see if it's okay, if it fits my budget. And in we go. That's how I like to feel in a boardroom. Likes boardrooms and lots of people around. Mind you, I'll get some new teeth one day soon. But I know what to say to anybody in a boardroom. Executives and engineers and lawyers and judges. And I'll come out with good ideas. I've got good ideas to share. Okay? So we're going to do banking. I'm going full on in banking. And I'm not a banker, but I know how it works. I've taught myself online. Okay? I've taught myself online, like a lot of people teach themselves online. I watched the young guy playing the guitar, and he said he learned it from just watching videos. You see, they pick up pretty fast. So I hope that you pick up what I'm saying in these videos and what's happening in the world, that you have to take a stand to protect what is yours, and you can see what is happening to the birds and the bees and the squires and all those planes flying around and spraying the place, and Monsanto poisoning the food and the water and earthquakes and weather patterns. That's all man-made by the Vatican. I can tell you, it's the Vatican with their stupid universities and scientists that think they know better than God how to run this earth. Okay, they're tampering with it. I tell you, they're tampering with the earth, and it's going to crash on them and cave in because it will go out of control with them. They always make mistakes. Moai never makes a mistake, right? That's why we stay up all night, make sure. Okay, our mates are telling us what to do. Okay, that's how it's done. No practice, no practicing and say, oh, I made a mistake. Oh, go to court. Adjourn. Hang on, we've got to look at that again. No, when we go to court, it's over. Yeah, right or you're wrong. We know who's right before we even go to court. So when you get to court, there's nothing to say. The judge has nothing to say because he doesn't have the information as much as we do, okay, being local or being just hands-on. Okay, so thank you very much. I'm going now to load up, and I've been going all night since 7 o'clock yesterday in the evening, and that's how long to take it by yourself. I had to get a guide, and I couldn't get the big long couch in the lift, so we had to go down the stairs, all the way down the stairs, 4 flights of stairs, plus one, and get it out onto the trailer. You see, I was lucky I had a hand to do that. The rest I took myself. Okay, bye. See ya. Have a nice day. And my friend Sue. We'll keep looking for Ernest. Ernest, if you're watching this video, Ernest August, or Ernst August, or Ernest Augustus, please get in touch with me, and we want to do some business with the banks. The new King William IV, Maui Crown King William IV Bank of Britain, UK, world. Okay, so that's the pound note going to take off against the levy debtors, and so I want you to join your family to King George III, to Augustus, Ernest Augustus I, 1837, King William the Fourth, 1837, King George IV, 1837. So those 3 joined up to you, and you are the descendants, and I'm joining you to King William through our contract with the natives. Okay, so that's really potent. That's the title. That's the title to the bank notes, and that's the title to his wealth and his fortunes. The whole lot. Lock, stock and barrel. Okay? That's all I want to say. Please get in touch with me or Sue Young up there in England, and we'll get on with it. As soon as I get set up in the office, I'll be getting ready to go to England to sort that lot out, and the Queen out, and her corrupted family. I will oust them, all right, from having any business to do with Westminster. They should not be in Westminster with all their pedophiles. Going to get booted out. The public will go and boot them out because we'll say so, because we don't want them anymore. The military will take over because the military is getting screwed, and now the police is getting screwed by David Cameron's government. Right? They're finding people living on the streets £1,000. That's really, really bad. There was a better way to do it than that. But, however, yeah, I think, like Alex Salmon says, your days will be changed when it starts getting rough in Parliament. All right, they've got a lot of mouths that are barking. They'll bark you right out of there. Okay, I can see it already. Tories be gone, and it'll be Scotland. Okay, and King William. King of Scotland, Ireland, England, Hanover, and Pacific Islands, world. Okay, that's us. All right, bye. See you later. And have a good